In an effort to head off diseases, people across generational lines are turning to lifestyle changes that can lessen the risk of cancer. Back with ways to reduce the toxicity in your life is Dr. Jenny Wilkins from AgeVital Pharmacy. Hello again.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, welcome
back. Good to be back.
Now, we've talked about some of the products that you have and some of the infirmities that people may have, but we haven't talked about your pharmacy, so why don't we tell our viewers a little bit about your pharmacy and what you do there.
Well, AgeVital, I call it the pharmacy of the future because there's really not centers like this anymore. When you go to these retail pharmacies, you feel like you go into these stores and you're going to die. Like you're going to feel worse than you did. People go and pick up their scripts or part of this Caterpillar line and then they feel worse.
Or you don't know what to get if you're going in for something that and
they're not personable either.
Yeah.
AgeVital is a wellness institute. So it's a pharmacy, it's a research facility, and it's also a like a wellness. You go in there and you know that you're going to have pharmacists, and you know you're going to have RNs and doctors in there that are advocating for you and educating the consumer that walks in. When a person walks in with a prescription, for example, for Xanax, the staff knows immediately to tell the consumer, this is just a temporary thing. We can get you off of this, and if you want to know the root cause of your anxiety, we can test for that.
Okay,
and
so
they get excited.
So
it's a preventative.
You do tests.
We do testing. We do live blood cell analysis.
Okay.
We do consultations. We do IV therapy. We have oncologists that send referrals to do detox drips or hangover drips or wellness anti-aging drips. Crohn's disease, Lyme's disease. It's prevention. People know that they're going to go there and they're going to find answers and cures as
and where
opposed
are you located?
to 1618 Main Street,
so right
downtown Sarasota.
Wonderful.
Yep. And we're nationally recognized because we're licensed in all 50 states and we ship nationally to consumers. We even have patients from overseas that fly in every 6 months to do consultations with us, and then they fly back with all of their supplements from Germany, from Switzerland. It's everywhere. They come. We have patients from Mexico that fly in.
So you have to come in and just take it all in.
Yeah,
take
call
it all
it the prevention pharmacy.
There you go.
The wellness. We do all the same retail stuff, but that's not what we're preaching. We're preaching lifestyle changes, prevention, cures, biochemical individuality. Speaking of cures,
yes, cancer. Yep. What is it, and what types of screening can be done?
Yeah, now cancer is a funny thing because I think mainstream medicine goes about it the wrong way. We have all of this raise cancer awareness, breast cancer, prostate cancer, melanoma. Cancer is cancer. It should be raise awareness on cancer, period, because the root cause is the exact same. You have toxicity here in this country. We live in toxic Babylon, I call it. Everything is designed to give you cancer, from our waters to our radio waves, our microwaves, the foods that we're eating.
Walking on the grass.
Walking in the grass, the xenoestrogens from the pesticides. Yep. Exactly, you're exactly right. The tap water we're drinking, it's hormonally tampered with. It's got synthetic fluoride, synthetic calcium deposits. You go into restaurants, 90% of our foods, Nancy, are from GMOs, genetically modified garbage.
So organic.
Right, organic, and organic is not even a term that I like to use because formaldehyde is organic, but it's not organic to our human body. Right?
So
cyanide is organic.
How do you know what to buy in the store? Then when you
so
go
look for non-GMO. So foods that have not been genetically modified, right? Because gluten, that's actually natural, but it's the overly modified gluten or the overly modified wheat or the high fructose corn syrup or the aspartame. So you have all of these things causing what's called oxidative stress in our body, destroying our cells. So cancer is when there's lack of oxygen going to the cells and there's an increase of fermentation in the blood. So fungus, mold, with all this red tide and all of the algae, and it's like, I mean, this is toxic right now. People breathing this in. So I have people coming into my facility now for vitamin injections or for supplements. So how do I protect my cellular function?
And how do you? You have something here we're going to
so
talk
I have
about.
the Mito Energy with D-ribose, that's CoQ10. Now, just because I have all these supplements doesn't mean that everyone's going to be taking all of this at once. We like to test them first, see what is degenerating, and then put in their body what they're lacking. So not everybody has cancer for the same reasons, just like not everyone gains weight for the same reasons. Everyone's biochemically unique. So mineral drops. Oh, speaking of which, I feel a little bit dehydrated. This is one of my favorite supplements, Nancy. If you have your water, this is so simple. I put this in my water. And when I go to restaurants, everyone's like, what is that you put in your water? All my friends. So I do a few drops of this. And what that does is it alkalines my water. So it increases the pH.
Okay.
Because your body is like it's like a fish tank, your stomach. So you have to keep that internal fish tank pH balanced. Otherwise, you start, growing all these crazy, funguses, mold, bacteria. And then it's feeding your cells. You're getting all those wonderful minerals.
You can't taste anything.
Right, you don't taste anything. That's it. But I alkaline the water, because bottled water, I'm sorry, is garbage too.
Okay.
CBD.
Yes.
Cannabis. Huge right now for cancer prevention. I give it to children, a couple drops of that every single day.
And there's no
high.
No high.
There's no THC in it.
There's no THC.
Yeah,
That's it. Thank you.
CBD, which is a non-psychoactive form.
Okay, and you can't travel with it.
You can travel with it.
Yes, I know people that do that.
And I make it in a capsule, a vape, tincture, suppositories. My doctors love the suppositories. Vitamin D under the spray, immune system enhancer, and my neural complex, it's a part B12 and folate. So you're feeding your cells.
Okay, so preventing cancer.
Yep, biochemical individuality.
Come into the pharmacy and be tested and see what's going to help balance you out. Not that it's
we advocate for you. We talk to your doctor.
Okay.
And then the doctor recommends the supplements we recommend. Exactly.
Great. Okay, another fascinating segment. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Esther Hall with Star Financial joins us after the break, so don't go away.